car running smoothly mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, ready for this boys game. Barry Wertman and Troy Crane. You may remember Troy. He was with Troy Bond. He's been an assistant with him when he was at Wilson Central and Oakland and then Brentwood. And after Troy retired, took over as the head coach this year. Brentwood starting lineup. Davis Cochran, a 6'8 sophomore. It's Luke Matthey, a 5'9 sophomore guard coming out. Number 4, Hudson McKnight, a 6'2 junior guard to get the start in this one, along with Kevin Spivey, a 6'3 senior forward. And your final starter is number 11, Jackson McCutcheon. Jackson McCutcheon, a 5'9 junior guard. Cochran, Matthey, McKnight, Spivey, and McCutcheon. Your lineup for the Brentwood. The Blackman Blaze. I'll give those to you as they come out. The only ones that I can see from my vantage point. Number 0, Braden Flowers, a 5'11 junior guard. Number 4, Garrison Eady, a 6'2 senior forward. And Mike Bass, number 10, a 6'1 junior forward to get the start tonight. And I see the big guy, Christian Johnson, here on the. Christian is a 6'5 senior guard, or senior post rather. Coming out is Edie and Flowers. And Bass on his way out. There he is, number 22, Jackson Keller, or Keller Jackson rather. He is a 6'4 junior, and he'll be playing forward as Johnson will play the post. Got two bigs really, 6'5 and 6'4 inside, along with Edie and Bass, 5'11 Flowers. So got some pretty good length there for the Blaze. So Johnson, Edie, Flowers, Bass, and Jackson. This is another matchup of two top 10 teams in the state.
This is going to be exciting, Brian. This is what you're looking for. Blackman student section is out loud already tonight. The top 15. This is going to.
Will jump against Johnson. Brentwood in the kind of not a royal blue, a lightish blue with gold numbers, white trim. Blackman in the home whites with navy numbers, a little orange trim in there as well. They control the tip. Edie dribbles now to Keller over at the left wing. Get it inside to the big guy. Fadeaway jumper good for Christian Johnson, and a nice start for the Blaze.
Great opening possession right there by Blackman, getting inside for a layup.
They push it down, reverse layup, no good by Matthey. Rebound. Here's Bass down the floor. Bass at the right wing. Burns it over, top of the key to Johnson. Now left wing Edie. Back up top to Flowers. Right side is Bass. He takes it baseline, and a hand check foul going to be called on Luke Matthey. You know, one thing about it, Blackman is always so patient in running their offense.
They really are. And, Brian, it looks like early on they are really making it a point to go inside. They've got a couple of mismatches too that they can go inside and exploit. They went to the big guy right off the bat, but they're also posting up their guard right there. And we might see more of that tonight as the game goes on.
Edie inbounds to Jackson and gets it back. A lot of leadership. Senior, junior, junior in this lineup here.
Very patient right off the bat.
They'll drive you crazy sometimes, you know, as the opponent. You get
impatient. They really will.
Edie dribbles around, top of the key, bounces it over to Flowers. Now they work it inside. One-handed shot, left-handed shot up no good by Johnson that time. Quickly down the floor. Matthey kicks it back out to Cochran and looked over. Back over to McKnight, working in the front court. Right wing. Spivey now a three on the way, no good, and a nice rebound by Keller Jackson. Blackman quickly down. Bass in the right corner. Penetrates, foul line, now takes it just to the opposite side. Left side of the floor looking in to Jackson back up top, then Edie. And a whistle in the lane away from the ball. And this going to be called against Cochran, I think. No? Call that on Spivey.
Well,
10.
That's a matchup Blackman can attack. Johnson going in there posting him up.
Christian almost lost the ball. Cordova comes back with it. And now McKnight has it. Between the circles, Terry. They try to bounce it down low, ball loose. Emerson has it, but threw it right into Keller Jackson's hands.
Oh, yeah, coast to coast.
And Edie lays it in the hole. (20-13), lead back at 7 now. McKnight passes over to Cordova. Ball on the floor. Edie almost had the steal. McKnight snatches it up. Work it in the corner from the deep left. Shot by Emerson, no good. They get another rebound. That caroms off the rim and deep. Cochran for three. In your face three. My goodness. Got a sweet shot. Davis Cochran with 7, 2 threes. Cuts the Blackman lead to 4.
With that size, Bryan, it's hard to get.
And the foul on Cochran. 24-18. A chance for the three-point play here for Jalen McDonald. Free throw, good. 5 for him. 25-18. So after Brentwood got it to within 2, a little mini run here by the Blaze. Deep in the corner, McCutcheon drives baseline to Cochran. Back up top. Cordova to Wilson. Now back to Cochran. Spots for 3 off the back of the rim, too strong. Rebound going up, Cordova, and he is fouled. Dyson Elam snuck in there on me. And I think that foul's on him.
This has got to be the most offensive rebounds I've seen the Barry Workman team give up. think they've already got 7 offensive rebounds in the first half. They're pesky. They're just going after it.
Cordova at the line with a couple of free throws. 1:59 to play in the first half. Free throw, in and out. Elam is out, and Flowers back in. Big deep breath for Tate Cordova. 5 dribbles, a spin, 1 more dribble for good luck, and it's good. Full court pressure, and Edie gets it in to Bass. Back to Garrison. Now Bass has it down the left sideline. To Edie up top. Takes a couple of dribbles to the right. Passes to Johnson. Got the big guy McDonald posted up. Shot partially blocked by Cochran. Nice stop there by him. And coming up the floor, Braden Flowers had the steal, but he came down out of bounds.
It's a great read right there by Braden Flowers. It's just unlucky he came down right on the line.
25-19. Blackman with the lead. Brentwood ball. Edie out for a spell. Elam in. Here's Emerson with it. Top of the key. Foul line. Drives and flips it out. Cordova back up top to Wilson. Jake Wilson. Into the right corner. Emerson gets in the paint. Now to Cochran. Drives baseline on Johnson. Puts it up and no good. Rebound tipped around. Boy, Cochran's over the back a bunch.
Getting by with it too, Bryan.
Yeah, sure is. Pass to Flowers. Flowers running the offense here, 49 seconds. Blackman may be very patient on this particular possession, 40 seconds. A pick, Flowers goes right side, loses the ball, regains control to Johnson between the circles, back to Flowers, right side, 32 seconds. Brentwood applying lots of zone pressure here. Johnson has it now on the B, on the floor here, 14 seconds. Flowers with 10, gives it to Johnson, 8 seconds, back to Flowers in the right corner. Elam underhanded pass to McDonald. Picks up his 7th point, and your halftime score, Blackman 27, Brentwood 19. We've made it to halftime here. Hope you'll stay tuned. When we come back, we will have all of your halftime stats, scoring, team stats, all straight ahead, as Blackman has the halftime lead 27-19 on State Farm Prep Sports.
Murfreesboro is conducting a special census, and we need your help. Why? Because our population has grown since 2020, and more people means more funding for our community. $175 per resident per year. This is Mayor Shane McFarland. Please fill out the secure online form at murfreesborocensus.com or complete the mailed form. List everyone living in your home. It's that simple. The special census helps us plan for growth and better services.
Count me in.
Hey, count me in.
And count me in too.
Participate today, and you could even win a $100 gift card.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't, because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too. I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-900-0877.
Every team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-873-1700. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
All right, we are back here, and your halftime stats coming up here for you. First of all, the scoring. Let me give you Brentwood first. 7 points for Davis Cochran, 2 threes, a free throw for Hudson McKnight, three-pointer for Kevin Spivey, 2 points for Jackson McCutcheon, a 3 for Parker Emerson, and an old-fashioned 3, Cordova, 2-point bucket and a free throw. A couple of players, Spivey and Matthew, with 2 fouls. Blackman has really spread out their fouls, nobody with more than 1. And they're scoring fairly even. Jalen McDonald leads the way with 7, 5 of those in the second quarter. 6 points apiece for Garrison Eady and Christian Johnson. 3 points, a bucket and a free throw for Braden Flowers, a free throw for Mike Bass, and 4 points for Keller Jackson. Blackman leads here at halftime, 27-19. We're going to take another break here and come back, and Bill Hockenberry will have your team stats on the other side. Blackman on top here at the half on State Farm Prep Sports.
For 150 years, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been helping local businesses with their banking needs. Hi, this is Justin Burris, commercial banker at the 1708 Gateway Boulevard office. Let us show you how easy it is to do business with a true community bank. Local people making local decisions for our friends and neighbors like you.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
I'm Ian Young. I'm at Las Casas Feed Supply. I'm selling beef and pork, 100% Angus, raised here in Las Casas. Come get you some.
Everyone's favorite cuts available, even options to purchase a quarter of a steer.
We got the beef. Hello, everybody. Las Casas Feed Supply.
Family owned and operated Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and as we approach this holiday and Christmas season, we would like to thank you very much for allowing us to serve this community for nearly 40 years.
Head over to Toots.com for our daily specials, our menu, and all of our locations. Check out our Kids Club for some extra deals.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
All right, back here at halftime, 27-19. Bill's got a look at the team stats from Winners Trophies, JHA Company, and Fans Heating and Air. Tell us what you got.
All right, Brian. The Blackman Blaze lead 27-19 at the half, and they are shooting 12 of 22 from the floor for 55%. Brentwood is shooting 6 of 20 from the floor for 30%, but they have made 4 of 13 threes at 31%. That's what's keeping Brentwood in this ball game. Blackman has out-rebounded Brentwood 13-8. Brentwood is 3 of 5 at the free throw line, 60%. Blackman is 3 of 4, 75%. Blackman had 3 turnovers in the first half. Brentwood with 4. It was a really well-played first half. Blackman really came out established the inside early, got up 13-3 starting in the first quarter. Brentwood closed it a little bit, get it to 14-11 after the first quarter, and as we stand here at the half, Blackman leads 27-19.
All right, a few scores and I can pass along to you in girls play. Finals, Eagleville 40, Santa Fe 35. It was Nolensville, a winner over Rockvale, 58-54. And Overton beat Smyrna tonight, 52-42. The Blackman Lady Blaze fall 54-45 to the Brentwood Lady Bruins in our first broadcast game. And that's a look at your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. A reminder, Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner tomorrow morning. We're on the air beginning at 8:45 with an Oakland special previewing tomorrow night's state championship game. Then boys coaches between 9 and 11 at 11:15 Cougar Corner. At 11:30 Lady Raiders at Belmont, followed by the men. And then high school football championship game. Oakland playing in their 7th straight, I think. 5th straight. No, I can't remember now.
It's impressive.
It is. Impressive. They've had a huge run here. Playing for their 8th state title, I can tell you that. All right, when we come back, second half will come right at you. Blackman on top, 27-19. We'll be right back. McKnight is fouled on the way to the rack. And a couple of shots coming up here. Bass picks up foul number 2. So at the free throw line will be Hudson McKnight. He's got 1 free throw to his name. Make it 2 now. If he hits this one, the Bruins will be within 6. Free throw, good.
Here's a full court press now. They extended it. It's like a little 2-1-2. Full court.
Still in the backcourt is Edey. Got to get it across pretty quick. Makes a nice little outlet pass to Bass. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Boy, when you go to the corner, you're in trouble, aren't you?
Got to stay in the middle third. That's what Coach Workman's telling them right now. Stay in that middle third.
Blackman still with possession. Flowers to Edey now. And ball kicked out of bounds. Went to that same corner.
It's one of the things Coach Crane and Coach Bond all those years, they keep up with deflections and kickballs. They really emphasize that in their program.
Edey gets it across the timeline here now. Bounce pass to Johnson. Back over to Edey. Edey into Flowers to the corner. Johnson, foul line, drives in. No-look runner in the lane by Keller Jackson is deflected. Run out, and Spivey going to be fouled. When he caught the ball, he was way too far underneath the basket. That was, at the time, a needless foul, but Stewart's Creek, a winner over Riverdale, 63-29 in girls tonight.
Stewart's Creek girls, Bryan, are going to be a real factor this year.
Bass is out after picking up his third foul. Free throw in the air, good. So 1 of 2 there for McCutcheon. More pressure here. C.J. McDonald is in. Pass over to him from Edey. Gets it across the timeline. Now back to Garrison. Foul line. Puts it up. Too short. Rebound tipped out. Jackson flips it out to Flowers, and Blackman will reset. Edey pulls up. 3-ball. Swish.
Nice.
Garrison Edey's first bucket. You know, he doesn't look to shoot a ton.
Just when he needs big baskets, Bryan.
Shot up and too long for McCutcheon. Blackman with the rebound. Flowers drives. Floater in the lane. Good. And Blackman on a little run here. Back to 10.
Braden Flowers is just a winning player, Bryan. He just knows how to make winning plays.
5:38 to play in the third. Left wing, 3 up by Spivey. Air ball, and Cochran tried to save it, knock it off of Edey, but he didn't. He just flung it down the court out of bounds. So on the near sideline in the backcourt is where Edey will inbound.
They're now in a hybrid 1-2-2 look, 3-quarter court, trying to run them down the sides.
McDonald to Edey, back to McDonald. They get it across. Jalen McDonald has it now. So I'll have to say Jalen and CJ with them both in there, won't I?
Yes, yes. You know, Bryan, Coach Wortman's kind of calm tonight. He's sitting down, and
I've seen the red face a time or two. Here's Edey, drives, has a shot blocked, and McKnight comes away with the loose ball. Nice defense by him. Drives the lane, flips it out, and crazily throws it away. Blackman may have touched it last. I'm not 100% sure. Ball goes into the hallway here, and Edey was the last to touch it. A long throw in. Kurt Bell has been a long-time assistant here with him. And Isaiah Phillips, former Blackman great. 3, hits the backboard, then the rim, and goes out of bounds off of Edey.
They have a really great staff here at Blackman, Bryan, both sides, girls and boys.
Yeah, most certainly.
Coach Lawless does a really good job with their athletic department here.
They get the ball in, Cordova. They work it around outside. Inside to McCutcheon. Inside to Cochran. He has to flip it back out after the double team. McKnight on the drive, lost control of the ball, tipped away by Jackson. And Johnson back in. Bruins will inbound. Underneath their goal, they get it in. Cordova up top to Cochran, trying to back in on Christian Johnson. Now Johnson tried to go for the steal, and Cochran got by him to lay it in. 32-24, Blackman on top. More full court pressure here by the Bruins. 80 to Flowers, they get it across, top of the key. It's Christian Johnson, finds Edey, left wing, penetrates, glides in the lane. They kick it back out. And we'll work it again.
Good decision not to take that shot. That was probably going to be contested. Get you something a little better. Now Brentwood's going to a single odd-fronted zone.
And Flowers is going to come back in, and he is in for C.J. McDonald. Blackman basketball, Edie to bring it across. Over right side. Flowers just holding the ball. Gets it back after a pass to Edie.
Brentwood just changed defenses, so look for some kind of trap here. Yep.
Dyson Elam got the ball. It's going to be kicked. So it'll be Blackman's ball out of bounds here.
If Blackman can recognize that trap coming, that somebody should be wide open in the middle or for a layup if they continue with that trap.
They toss it in. Minute to go. Flowers trapped, and Edie has to come toward the ball. Makes the nice grab into Elam in the corner. Back up top. Edie to Johnson. Johnson drives, gets to the left block, back up to Edie. Way back out to the front court, almost near the time stripe. Edie with 35 seconds. Passes off to Christian Johnson, who pops out to help. Cross-court pass to Elam, back to Edie. Now Johnson has it again.
Great patience. Now in with a good shot right here.
Lost it for a moment. Now back to Edie with 17 seconds. Clock counting down to the end of the third. Behind the back dribble. Edie drives, gets to the lane, puts it up with the left hand, and nicely done by the senior forward, Garrison Edie. With 3, with 2, they're going to have a shot here. Emerson at the horn, off the back of the rim, no good. Going to the
here locally, be there for our trainers. Yeah, it's a passion that we have to try to take care of our athletes here in town and be there just to keep everybody playing as healthy and as best they can.
From a community standpoint, one of the most important things you do at TOA, I'd guess.
I think it's definitely a way to pay back to our community, just to be there for them and watch some great sports too.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA, live your best life.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
In boys play at halftime, Overton leads Smyrna 29-24. That's a boys score at halftime. And Stewart's Creek over Riverdale Girls 63-29, the newest scores that I have for you here. Brentwood ball to start the fourth quarter. They trail by 12 to the Blaze. Here's a drive in the lane, shot no good, thankfully, as Emerson was driving. Whistle and a foul. Flowers picking up foul number 1. And going to the free throw line is Emerson. Parker Emerson with a 3 on the night, and now a free throw. It's been around a double-digit lead most of the night. Free throw good.
You feel like you're one run, Bryan, from punching them.
Yep.
But
they still stay in the game.
They still do.
It's a 10-point lead. Johnson to CJ, and loose ball. Great snag by Keller Jackson, and now Edie in the corner, double teamed, and the foul on McKnight. Might have gotten a little lucky there. Not on the foul, but just it was kind of a wild possession.
Kind of got hurried a little bit on that one.
Donald passing into Edie in the backcourt.
So this is a 1-2-2 half court now that Brentwood's gone into.
Long pass to Christian Johnson. Kicks it back out. Flowers for 3. Back of the rim. Bounces again. No good. They tip the ball out. Garrison Edey, floater in the lane, no good. He got his own rebound. It's on the floor now. And is there a foul? Yes, it is. And that's going to be on Spivey, I think. Yep. That's 3 on him. This has kind of been a harem-scarum possession here, but Blackman gets another shot at it. Inbounds to C.J. McDonald. C.J. long pass to Flowers in the deep right corner, back up top. Edey to Johnson foul line. Back to Flowers. Back to McDonald. Now Edey drives in the lane, cut off, and it's a 3, too long for C.J. McDonald. Down the right sideline, McKnight. Long feed in, and slipping is Cochran on the floor. They're going to call a travel. Maybe a little moisture on the floor. He lost his footing. So it'll be full court here for the Blaze. Flowers in the backcourt to Edey. Double team, long pass, and it's stolen away. Spivey steps in front of the pass. McCutcheon. No, it's not McCutcheon, that's McKnight. Fires up a 3. And a timeout, Brentwood. 6:31 to play. 42-35. It's a 30-second timeout, and our friends at Parks Auction bring you those. Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg. They are auction professionals. They are auction guys that have been doing this a long, long time. They're the people that other auctioneers go to. They're always on the cutting edge. They'll get more people at your property auction, guaranteed, with the power of Parks Auction behind your sale and the experience of Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught. They'd love to work with you. 2025 is going to be a great year in the market, hopefully, and a chance to work with you is their desire. Call them, free consultation. Bob Bugg, Stan Vaught, Parks Auction. They'll handle everything for you. Boys score at the half. Nolensville and Rockvale tied at 24. It's boys, and the girls fall by 4 to Nolensville, 58-54. That's on the road for the Rockets.
Blackman's going to have to take care of the basketball against this Brentwood pressure. It's just different looks at all times. You just got to make sure you're in the middle of third and look up. Somebody will be open at all times.
There was a foul called on Tate Cordova. Flowers gets it across. Trapped. Finds Edey, who comes to help. They're trapping if you got the ball. They work it inside, though. Keller Jackson lays it in from the opposite side. Great vision there. 44-35. That was a huge stop the bleeding kind of thing. Brentwood's been on a bit of a run. 44-35. Blackman on top. Here's Cochran. Drives against Johnson. Turns, spins. Flips it back outside. Here's McCutcheon for 3. No good. Rebound Brentwood. McCutcheon's got it again. He's just going to stop, pop. Badly missed this time, and it goes out of bounds. They are not afraid to fire it up from wherever they get the ball.
No, they aren't. Bryan, it's really a luxury for Coach Workman to have Garrison Edey and Braden Flowers in the backcourt, all the experience they have against all these different traps and presses that Brentwood's throwing out there. They've done a really good job of taking care of the ball. They've only got 5 turnovers in this whole game up to this point.
Timeout, Brentwood will take it as well. 44-35, Blackman on top on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Customized services
We call it Happy Hiney Cream for a diaper rash.
to meet your needs.
We make that in our lab.
Custom medications
For women's health, we specialize in hormone replacement therapy,
specifically for you.
compounds for weight loss,
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding,
the liquid, suppository.
all to create medications for you.
We can flavor medications. We offer medical grade supplements.
Next to Toots on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
Here's your Little Caesar slices and sticks, half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the world's greatest combination.
Carl?
How could you? Sorry, PB&J. I wanted to try new things. No. Try some for yourself. Yes. No!
Get hot and ready slice and sticks for $6.99. Walk in and walk out between 4 and 8 p.m.
Little Caesars Pizza is a proud supporter of all Rutherford County High School athletes. Be sure to visit your Murfreesboro Little Caesars today.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back in our game brought to you by Animal City, Music World, and Drummer's Den, Mills Family Pharmacy, here on State Farm Prep Sports, and also our friends at the offices of Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Andy Womack on West Northfield Boulevard near the Ford dealer, 890-0850. Parks auction as well. 44-35, Flowers in the backcourt to Edie. Scurries across. Over to Flowers. Top of the key, Christian Johnson. Now they flip it back out. This frustrates the opponent something terribly too when they just pass around the ball.
It just wears you out over time. It just mentally fatigues you.
C.J. McDonald gets it underneath to Keller Jackson, tries to find some room. Now Johnson, they're going to call a blocking foul on the floor. Count the bucket for Johnson. I was really worried as Brentwood Spivey kind of did a little sales job there to try to get the charge, but did not work. So Johnson with a chance for a three-point play, and he connects. 47-35, Blaze on top. 5:48 to play in this one. Emerson back up top. They work it around the horn. Now here's a three attempt, McKnight. Too long. Rebound, Johnson. Johnson takes a few dribbles, pushes it up the floor to Edie. Scary pass, but he comes away with it. Back to Flowers, works near side. C.J. McDonald dumps it low to Jackson, lost the ball, but somehow Edie comes away with it, and then even though he was fouled, it goes out of bounds.
Sometimes you just don't know what's going to be called.
Well, there was no doubt he was hounded. They're not going to let Brentwood's Luke Matthey into the game. Pretty adamant about that.
That's my pet peeve, Brian.
Yeah.
Let the kids get in the game.
Spivey tosses the ball out of bounds. An unforced turnover there by the Bruins.
Their 8th turnover of the night.
And Blackman gets the ball in, and C.J. McDonald fouled coming up the floor. Brentwood's not very happy, the players aren't, with the whistles that are happening here, but they are a little grabby right now.
And Blackman's going to be in the double bonus from here on.
That is not what you want if you're the opponent, down by 12. Free throw good by C.J. McDonald. He's got 2 free throws on the night and a chance for a third here. Shot it and got it. Great form on those free throws by McDonald.
Blackman just steadily pulling away. 14-point lead here with 5 to go.
Emerson quickly down up top. It's Cochran trying to work in on Keller Jackson. Has to flip it back up top. McKnight to the left side. McCutcheon drives, puts it up, good. Nice little runner there by Jackson McCutcheon. He's the leading scorer for Brentwood with 11. 49-37, 4:39 to play. Blackman on top with the ball now, Flowers. Bounces it down low, and Jalen McDonald goes up and is hammered. Well, Davis Cochran said, "You're not going to do that while I'm here." And Jalen McDonald, the leading scorer for the Blaze, has a chance to add to his point total.
Great job at McDonald, just attacking the big right there in Cochran and making him call the, blow the whistle. He's had a really solid game tonight.
Coach Wortman getting everybody set here. Free throw good by Jalen. Wants to make sure that the two guards that are back here for Brentwood are covered. Second free throw short.
Bryan, that was first done by the old great Ben Dotson. He used to do that at Siegel, put two guards in the corners and open up the middle on free throws.
Ball loose, but Cochran runs it down. Lob, and ball goes out of bounds. There's going to be a foul on the Blaze.
Brentwood's getting a little frustrated right now. This is if we can get a stop and a score right here, Mike could go ahead and knock them out.
Ready to inbound is McKnight. Does so to McCutcheon. McCutcheon drives and cut off there. Flips it in the corner. Matthews three, no good. Didn't draw iron. Here comes Blackman with Edie to Johnson, top of the key. Nice little run out, and Jalen McDonald finishes it off with an easy lay-in. 52-37 Blackman. Under 4 minutes. Three up by McCutcheon. Dings off the rim, no good, goes out of bounds. Ben Dotson listens a lot, and I will say, Ben, that even though Bill could tell a lot of stories, I know he's got stories, but he won't. He's tight-lipped. So your secrets are safe with Bill Hockenberry, Ben.
That's right. That's right. I'm not going to give any Dotson stories.
Long pass up the floor. McDonald underneath. Got it to go. Jalen McDonald is on a roll. Into the corner. Three attempt and swish by McCutcheon. Count that one. It's a 14-point Blackman lead with 3:26 to go. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
Santa Claus is coming to Animal City. Santa will be here Saturday, December 14th from 12 to 3. We are proud to be hosting Music City Animal Rescue and their lovely Santa Claus. Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City, inviting your family to come do business with my family. You'll find us at 919 Northwest Broad Street right here in Murfreesboro. Come get pictures with your pets of all types and your family and benefit a great cause. That's Saturday, December 14th at Animal City on Broad Street. We'll see you there.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. Let's work together to come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Call me at 615-459-2683.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Ideas Tees, Dan France Concrete, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, along with Middle Tennessee Christian School. And looks like Alcoa has won their final 3A title. They're going to be 4A next year, Bill.
They're going to be 4A.
Yeah, big win for them.
That's going to be interesting to see how that goes for them next year in 4A.
Yeah, it will, won't it? Christian Johnson gets it down low, and Jalen McDonald is just eating it up right now. 19 points for him.
I think Blackman knew early on they had a mismatch there, and they've gone to that well all night. Brentwood hadn't had an answer for it.
He's had 7 points here in this fourth quarter alone. Here's a drive, and now Emerson has his shot blocked, and they are going to blow the whistle and call a foul on the Blaze. Johnson picks up foul number 3. If Brentwood's going to make a run, it's got to come now. You don't want to give them a chance at the free throw line, but they've got it here with Parker Emerson. Free throw is good. He's got a 3 and 3 free throws on the night, but he never, ever misses a free throw, ever. Well, he didn't there.
Good try. Good try right there, Bryan.
I tried. 56-42, Blackman on top. Bass, who is playing with 4 fouls in the game, to Edie, back to Bass. Now Edie gets it across the time stripe. Looking down low, finds Flowers, top of the key. Doesn't even look at the goal. Back up to Edie. They'd like to run a little clock here. Edie drives, and there's going to be a hand check foul called on Tate Cordova.
Well, it's like a security blanket for Coach Wortman over there with Garrison Edie with the ball, up 14, 2 minutes to go. You just feel he's going to make the right play and do what he's supposed to do. He's just been such a clutch player for his whole career.
There has to be a lot of trust between coach and especially point guard or, your floor general, right?
Has to be, and he's earned it, and it's well deserved, and he's well on his way leading this Blackman team to another good season.
Edie hits the first, and now the second. A couple of free throws for him, 58-42. And quickly down the floor are the Bruins. Into the corner, Matthew drives baseline, scores, and they blow a whistle at the end of that play. My goodness. Matthew's first points tonight. They're going to count the bucket and the foul on Braden Flowers.
That's what you don't want to do. Just as they're shooting, just kind of get out of the way, let the clock keep going.
The and one is good. And C.J. McDonald is in. So you have both the McDonalds, Edie, Flowers, and Johnson. Garrison gets it down to Johnson, goes baseline, lost the ball, but knocked away by Luke Matthew. Blackman will inbound on the near baseline. Edie looks, Johnson comes in to help. Brings it out front to Flowers right side. Dribbles around, turns, spins, gets away, free and reverse lay-in, just missed. Rebound, Jalen McDonald. You guessed it, 21 for the big guy. And a timeout on the floor, 60-45 with 1:47 to play. Blackman on top on State Farm Prep Sports.
If someone asked, what's your more? Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Participating in Murfreesboro's special census could help bring more funding to our city. $175 per resident per year. Here's Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland.
Those dollars shared with us will greatly benefit our community, build roads, maintain parks, improve public safety, and much more.
It's fast and easy. Complete the form online at murfreesborocensus.com.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back to our coverage here from Blackman. And inbounding the ball is Tate Cordova. McKnight brings it down quickly. They get it into McCutcheon's hands. Shot no good. Rebound, C.J. McDonald. Flowers sneaks away. Get it across. Bounce pass to C.J. Back up top, Edie. Penetrates, gets it to Johnson. Glides baseline, scores easily. Christian Johnson now in double figures with 11. He's the third Blaze with 10 or more. Long distance three, no good by Emerson, and a rebound Blackman. Flowers waiting on a foul, and there it is. 1:06 to play. Blaze up 62-45, and free throws upcoming. McKnight picks up foul number 4. And Flowers will go to the free throw line. Looks like Elam and Bass and Jackson going to come in. Missed free throw by Flowers. Edie goes out, and Jalen McDonald out. Somebody else had to go out too. No, they're going to sub Dyson Elam for Flowers. Free throw, good. So he hit 1 of 2. Probably the end of the night for Jalen McDonald. Poured in 21 tonight. 63-45, and on the drive, McKnight was trying to make an interior pass and threw it away, and then Blackman returns the favor.
Really good night, Bryan, from the Blackman starting 5. That really established themselves. This is a really solid win for them tonight. Against a good Brentwood team.
Long 3 by McKnight is no good, and Blackman gets the rebound. C.J. McDonald up the floor. Keller Jackson lays it in. Kind of led him a little too much for the old Dunkaroony there, but largest lead of the night on the drive. Shot good by Cordova, and a foul with 32.8 seconds. And Johnson picks up foul number 4. And let's see. Caden Avent, 5'10" junior, into the game for the first time tonight. At the charity stripe is Cordova. Free throw is good. And also in is Lathan Alsop, 6'3" junior for Blackman. Playing out the string here. Bass tried to inbound it to Keller Jackson, and it's tipped out of bounds off of Jackson's fingertips, so Brentwood will have the ball. They get it to McCutcheon, who wanted the 3, but they're all over him there. Now he puts it up. Tried to bank that one in, no good. From way downtown. And pocket picked by Bass, and Hudson McKnight lays it in. 65-50. Blackman and Keller Jackson. Layup good on the other end. Just playing it out here. And that's going to be it. 67-50, your final score tonight. Blackman boys, big winner over the Brentwood Bruins this evening. 2 top 10 teams in the state, and Blackman gets the victory here this evening. Next up, well, let me tell you this. Jalen McDonald, 21 points for Blackman. Christian Johnson, 11, 13 for Garrison Edie. And Jackson McCutcheon led the way for the Bruins with 14 points. 67-50, your final score. It's the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show coming up next on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a